Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, Jackulator, still like Jackson, and we're going out to the grill. This is a nice bonus video because I've missed a few Fridays. Zool's excited she's going outside with us too. So yeah, like I've had buddies and stuff come over, they always bring their kids, and I got enough stuff for all the grown-ups, but I don't have anything. This is an easy one if you got some kids laying around, and if you're just being lazy like me and you want to eat it yourself. This is great. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the YouTube stuff. There's a bell down here. Get notifications when we do this Tuesdays, Fridays, or when we do bonus ones like this one. It'd be cool. There's also a link down the doobly-doo for our merch. We got aprons and fake hands and spatulas and pot holders and all kind of stuff. We're a small business. We very much appreciate it. And yeah, I'm overdressed. It's not as hot as it normally is here in Texas, so I'm going to go enjoy the cooler heat of a Texas still summer down at the pool. And let's just get into the food. Alright, you're just going to need like a chicken breast or two here, depending on the people. This will do like 2-3 people easy. You're going to need some of these skewers. I got them soaking in water, at least the handle parts, because that'll catch fire in a grill really easy. And whatever you're going to season it with. I'm going to use this Kinder's Golden Chicken stuff that I found at HEB, but you can use absolutely anything. Like you can just hit them with some sage you want. This Italian seasoning works really well, but it can be spicy. Be careful when you give it to the kids and stuff. Let them know. But yeah, just like regular old garlic powder or pepper is fine, or you can just do just regular chicken and just let them taste the chicken. It's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna use this stuff on this. This is really because I found it the other day and I really want to try it. So make sure these are nice and thawed out. There's just 2 rest here. Like I said, you can cut it thinner, and if you want to spread it a little further. But I'm only doing this for like 2 or 3 smaller kids, so yeah, this will be more than enough. But just go ahead and just cut them this long ways here. Depends on the what you have left over. Like there's a little bitty piece on the back here, so I want to make sure that that's its own separate bit. So get you a nice sharp knife. Again, shout out to Andy. Thank you very much. By the way, if you're hearing this, I need you to come sharpen them. I mean, they're still great, but they're still sharper than anything I have. But yeah, that I like to hang out with my friend. So once you get these nicely sliced, again, you can take these sideways and slice them a little further. But again, just deal with what you got here. Now get your sharp end. You can just kind of jam it through here. I usually start with the little dangly pieces, kind of help it fold in here, and then stick it out a little bit out of the end, but not too much. You don't want a lot of that non-soaked wood sticking out of there. And then do the rest. Like I'm not going to make you watch me skewer all this meat. Again, this is what, like 5 pieces, could easily made 8, maybe 9 out of this. I put them in a Tupperware to carry them down. Remember, don't carry them the same one on the way up because they have raw chicken in them. So you got to be very careful. Take an extra plate when you go down there, or just serve them out of there and don't have to worry about it. Now, I put them in my Tupperware here, and I'm going to hit them pretty heavy with the seasoning. Don't worry about if it seems too much because you're going to roll it. We're going to put the ones on top of it, and when it drips and stuff, you're going to lose a lot of it. So, don't absolutely coat the thing, but don't skimp on the seasoning, right? It doesn't have to be looking like you're trying to fly it in there. But just make sure you get all the sides covered. This stuff actually turned out pretty well. Very much made it taste like one of the regular like rotisserie chickens you get at the front of like any grocery store that's already cooked. I'm not quite sure what's in it. I'll look it up and let y'all know. But yeah, this stuff worked pretty well. So I just kind of coated this, put it in this, and then we're going to take it down to the grill. Cover it. Always cover the chicken. Now to get this, we're going to put it directly on the grill, so make sure to scrape this down. I put my fires to medium high, that way the fire's in the back on this one. So we're going to cook our meat towards the front, so it's not a direct heat, right? Because it'll dry and burn if you do it that way. So, yeah, this is a gas one. If you got like charcoal stuff, just push it to the back and cook on the part away from the fire. Now, this is why you need to scrape this really good and see where the fire is. Gonna go ahead and just put all this chicken here. Now the bigger pieces, put them further back, closer to the fire. It takes them a little more to cook because they got to cook the inside. Now I checked these. Like I said, this was right at what, like 315, 320 or so. If I'm reading it right, it's hard to see on the camera, but you want the inside to get to 165. I check these every 10 minutes is what I set my alarm for. Ignore the other aluminum wrapped lamb that is on the stuff for the adults. And then in 10 minutes I turn these, right? So get those nice grill marks on there. Make sure it's cooking. Now if it's cooking too fast in the back, like it's getting super brown and dark already, go ahead and move. You can kind of rotate the meat out and put the big ones at the back and the front. Just kind of slow it down a little bit. Turn your fire down, or just move them further away from the fire. Like I said, I check them every 10. You can see how it's already starting to toughen up. Not toughen up, but just tighten up. Like it's not just squishy raw meat. See, and then this is what, 20 minutes in with a low fire. There's a nice good. Be careful, those sticks are hot. No matter how much you soak them, they're going to get warm. But you see how they're not burning. That's why we soak them in that water beforehand. So turn it, put any of the white, pink parts of the chicken down towards the fire. And then right now I'm kind of scooting them away from the fire there. to make sure the insides get cooked. Again, you want to try to do it to about 165. I did these in about 30 minutes or so. We checked them 3 times. Boom, these were looking great. And yeah, this was amazing. Internal temperature is 165. You don't want anybody getting sick over your stuff. But it started browning with the golden chicken stuff on it. It smelled great. The kids ate them. I ate one just to taste test. I can't be showing you how to cook stuff if I don't taste it. But these turned out really well. This is great. You can actually use this if you're going to grill stuff. Go ahead and do it for like meal prep and stuff. That's fine. It doesn't have all the grease and the horrible stuff with it like when you regular fry it. So this would work great for that. You can grill it all up on like a Sunday, take it in, put it with all your meal prep stuff. Or put it, like I said, I did this when like the kids come over because they don't know. They want to eat anything, and I don't want to drop like a $15 piece of lamb on a kid that's going to taste part of it and go, ooh, that's gross, and not want it. But chicken and being handheld is one of those things that kids tend to love. So this worked out really well. It's well under our budget. This was just 2 chicken breasts, and I think I got them for like $4, even though I think now it's like $5, because everything seems to be going up. We might have to talk about making the show about food that is more than $10, but even the seasoning, if we don't break it down to anything, just paying for the $2 of the seasoning and the $4 of this is well under our budget. Is absolutely amazing. It's great for standalone. You can put some condiments on it. You can put it on rice. You can put it with whatever. But this turned out really well. There you have it, folks. Super simple, like chicken skewers, almost a fire and forget kind of thing. It's all down to the seasoning and just making sure you keep an eye on it and stuff. It's great. I've used them for like little mixer soirees where like hand food is the best, or little fakey luau's and stuff down by the pool. It's great. If you do it differently, you want to see us do it differently, let me know. Put it down in the comments. That's what they're there for. I would love to revisit this. Make them super fancier. It's a word. I'm using it. And let us know. You can also find us on social media and let us know over there on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. We're at all those at Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. You can also find us on Instagram at Live Between. Had to shorten it over there. You can find me, Osway Nerdy, on all of those, including Twitter and on TikTok. We're doing some little stuff over there. And y'all be safe. I'll see you next time, okay? Please be safe. It's been kind of a rough couple of weeks. Please be safe. And I'll see you.